just started without me hitting it, but here we go. All right, so we ended at 11. So we're gonna start at 12. Of course, these videos are for the Phoenix Fyre wheel grid. 12 will also be affected by 3. 12 is the number of discipline. 12 is the ritual. 12 will show you what you're making sacrifices to and where you might possibly be a martyr. Basically, 12 has to deal with the hangman. In a numerological sense, from my standpoint, 1, which is awareness, 2 is knowledge or intelligence. Your awareness has to come before your intelligence, or your ass end up in somebody else's circus. Point blank, period. Let your life tell you tale. So for number 12, really, hang-ups. If you have hang-ups, and what energetically feeling through it, more like vindication, not so much going in for a full rematch, but also trying to prove a point. You get what I'm saying? You might not go back to the person or the lesson, the person that's a part of the lesson, and re-entangle yourself with that energy, but you're gonna make sure that you don't produce the same. That's not a full-on release. Again, that's what you hear me, especially last year. I kept trying to warn y'all, with it being a 6th year, your foundations. If your foundations is attached to a lot of traumas, then even in your subconscious, you are moving traumatically, even if it's making you feel better. That's the fucked up part about experience with energy, is that even when you start to feel better about the shit that you did not feel good about, you're still going to keep doing the same. You can perpetuate a cycle by just elevating yourself in some shit because it now feels less shitty. But you're still in shit. So number 12, don't stay in shit. This is Phoenix Fyre energy. We are releasing the shit, not making the shit feel better. That's that transformation bullshit, sugarcoating stuff. So don't lie to yourself. This ain't shadow work. Hi, and like I told y'all yesterday, we all gonna get a piece of these numbers. It's just the seat on the grid is going to have a little bit more relevancy. But I'm going to say this straight up right now. This ain't shadow work. This is working on your soul. This is freeing your soul so you can find your source. Not so you can fix your shadows of the choices that you made here so that you can figure out how to get your light back. You'll hear that a lot. So number 12, don't fool yourself. Oops. 18, illusion. Don't fool yourself. Do not find yourself being trapped in your emotions of what you wanted to be real, and then you find yourself in an ill use of your ions. Illusion. Using your energy incorrectly. I just want to be free from something that already told me it'll never set me free if I keep giving it energy. You might as well go do a cord cutting. Not trying to be funny. No disrespect to anybody, because y'all do what you want to do. Unfortunately, in this realm of creation, whatever you invest your energy in becomes real. But if I got to use my energy to get free from somebody by giving them my energy to get free, I got the deed to an island. All you got to do is cash at me $5 million and I'll send it to you. Oops. 12, remember, you're also affected by 3. You might want to go back and listen to 3. 13, holy shit, death. 13, the escape point. The escape from what? The escape from letting my thoughts tell me what comes first. Go back and look at last video where, holy shit, I think we ended on 11, and 11 had 31 where the thoughts had already pulled it apart. Here on 13, it is, I put my magic before my thoughts. I am aware of what my thoughts want from me. So we're going to call 13 energetic responsibility. In reality, energetic responsibility is death. Because if you become responsible for everything that is moving you, there ain't nobody to blame. If you become energetically aware of what's potentially going to move you, ain't no experience. See the difference? I'm aware of what I did. I'm going to take accountability or responsibility. But if I have awareness that it's going to require use of my energy, then I don't need to create. 13, stop creating. But stop trying to create a better you or a safe space by you by killing everybody else. You might be going into a bit of a hermit type energy where you just need to get away from everybody and no, you're not worth my time and all that other stuff. And that's fine and that's fair. But don't find yourself in a constant and consistent spring cleaning cycle, getting rid of everybody for the littlest shit, when really you were a part of the cycle. If you're going to get rid of everybody else, get rid of you too. Get it? 13, get rid of you too. Holy shit. Shuffle the cards and look what happened. There's that 31. Look in the mirror. Remember I told you, 13, 31, they're mirrors. So 13, you need to figure out what you're worrying about and what you think is killing you. Holy shit, 13, the death card. You need to think about why you think shit is killing you. An embattled mindset. Everybody always throwing at me and I need high-end protection. You need protection from yourself. And I'm not saying this directly to you, 13, the person sitting on the spot, but take it if it resonates. Stop feeling like everybody else has a higher component of what can put you in danger more than what you do for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? You put yourself in danger. You make allowances. You have a little bit of energetic naivety there. So don't be pulled apart by the shit that you think that is you need to be aware of more than you are aware of yourself. Because again, on a higher level, dealing with Phoenix fire energy, trying to get our soul free. Once I realized that, holy shit, my soul is in fragmentation, all the rest of these motherfuckers are just the other pieces. Everybody and everything is a reflection of me, either in my healing phases, coming out of their Phoenix cycles, or in my sickness, still doing the same shit, stuck in the same fucking places. Oops. 13, look in the mirror. The first person that is going to set you free, you. The first person is going to energetically kill you, you. Resonance only. Moving on to 14. Let me shuffle these a little bit more extensively. 14 will also be affected by 5. 1 plus 4 is 5. 14, temperance. 14 is I am aware of what's been created. Sorry, not 5, 4. I am aware, 1, of what's been created. What's been created is the box. This is the motherfucking Roadrunner. The Roadrunner always sees that trap that Wile E. Coyote put up, Wile E. Coyote, that Acme box. Now, if the Roadrunner wants to be dumb enough to get in the box and get trapped, holy shit, 1 plus 4 is 5. Bad move. If 1, the Roadrunner, sees the trap and knows that he needs to go around it, good move. Can manifest his own safety. So here is knowing when to move. What I just heard in my head was that Kenny Rogers song. You gotta know when to hold them. You gotta know when to fold them. You gotta know when to walk away, and you gotta know when to run. And this don't mean running from everybody. This is know when to walk away from some stuff that is just not working out for you, and know when to run away from some shit that is only a reflection of the same shit that you're trying to get out of. You understand that? Think about what I just heard. Another thing I heard in my head, spiritual adware. You know, when you go into bigger cities, there's a McDonald's almost every 2 miles. There's other restaurants too, but I'm just using McDonald's as an example. You can go down one street, McDonald's. Go down another couple miles on that same boulevard, another McDonald's. Make a right turn, holy shit, another McDonald's. Spiritual adware. There's a repetition of the same shit that they want to feed you, the same shit that they want you to eat from is going to be everywhere until you become energetically responsible enough to surpass the need to even pay attention to it. Yeah, that shit there, but it's not an option. Get it? That's the key. Shit can keep presenting itself, but as you become more about you on a soul level, your mind and body ain't affected by the desires of repetitive actions of the things it's already had knowledge of. So 14, the temperance card, the leak is within. On my cards, Obanani. Don't cut your ear off trying to preserve somebody who already showed you, or trying to preserve or put yourself in a position to get somebody who already told you they don't value you enough. Don't be a martyr. So 14, the temperance card, patience, learning that if anything gonna get me trapped, it's gonna be me. God damn it, shuffle the cards again. Here we go. I said this yesterday though. I keep putting the cards back in, but we're all really going through the same experiences. It's just everybody's using their own perspective. So again, once again, you have to once again for 14, basically same shit for 13. You got to figure out what's pulling you apart. Because what's this about? 14 is all about movement. Understanding which one of these branches on this tree is going to require for me to have to get support. Versus if I move, which one of these branches are going to support me. But I have to, as a contrarian, I have to tell you that last one is a trick. Because if I have to move to get support, then there's still some sickness within me that I need to address. Now, once I address for that person to say, I don't always work that way. You're right. It don't always work that way. But once I take a full awareness and accountability for being the primary source of support for myself, if there's a reflection of that coming from somebody else that will help me manifest it more efficiently as I have lost the ability to manifest within myself, you hit your max point, then by all means move. But if it's, I know I need some help and I ain't done nothing to help myself, but then somebody, Big Mama said I can move back home, and now you back home on the Big Mama thumb when you already left from Big Mama because Big Mama wants you to go to church. And you see what I'm saying? Don't go backwards into systems that ran you out. Holy shit, 2023. Don't go backwards into systems that you already ran from because you don't have nowhere else to run to and you just need spiritual maintenance to get back on your feet by going right back into the fire. I already said this the other day, and you motherfuckers will be all right. So many of y'all are going to run back to Jesus and God this year. And if that's what work for you, carry your ass on. Really. Go right the fuck on ahead. I won't tell you not to because, again, whatever you create is real in this realm. You just got to find out if it's really working for you. And some of you have already found out that, holy shit, your investment into the bank called religion did not give you an open account. But some of y'all are going to keep pulling from it because you don't have an explanation for what comes next. So you're going to rely on the old plan that somebody else is already working on your favor. All right, 14. I'm going to stop right there. 15, you might be your own devil. 14 was one too. Oops.